Liz is very, very talented, and I believe she will be a champion someday. She's really strong, I knew that up front. And I'm very confident on my back, even when people are giving me the blows. And I know my face is a little bit teared up, but it wasn't that hard, I could handle it. And my trainer told me up front that with my 11 years of experience that it will help me. And during the rounds, I noticed it. She got tired. I was working her legs. I was kneeing her in the stomach. And she's still a great fighter, and she really did do a good job.
Marloes, how much did the change from Misha to Liz, make this fight difficult, or how did you prepare in that very short notice?
No, I believe if you're a champion, you gotta fight anyone, anytime. So yeah, we were preparing for Misha, and her style of fighting is different than of Liz. So we had to tweak the game a little, but I'm always training in the stand-up, the wrestling, and the ground game. And you're a fighter. You can't come up with excuses if you're a true fighter.
You got stuck in a couple bad positions in the second and third round of the mount. How happy were you that the referee allowed the fight to continue?
It was a really, really good referee, because when I was fighting Cyborg, she also cheered me up a little, but he made it stop too early, and this time he wasn't. I feel confident on the ground, and I can have a beating, so he's a really good referee.
You're going for Misha next? Misha next?
Scott decides eventually, but she's on my list.
You said you were going to come get her, I believe, to the crowd after the fight in your interview.
I will.
I tweeted that to her.
I hope she sleeps good tonight. Yeah, it's exactly what my trainer Martijn de Jong told me. When he was in the rest at the round before I made her tap, he told me, look Marloes, this is your 11th year of fighting, and you really see she's getting tired now. And I noticed it during the fight. So he said, now you have to stay on top. Well, I did it for like a second. But yeah, the game plan was to stay on top, but next time I will.
When they first told you this was going to be your new opponent, did you know about her at that time?
No. And then I watched the Jane Finney fight, and then I was like, she's a tough girl.
Winning the title is obviously huge, but how much does it mean to defend the title?
It means more to me, because it's easy to get. Easy. It's more easier to get there than to stay there, and I really, like the first time I was like, you've got a nice belt and it will be mine, and this time I was like, this is my belt and I want to keep it this way, so I have more pressure on me.
Are you going to stay in the 135 or are you going back to 145 one day?
Again, Scott decides, but I'm up for the 145 as well.
Would you like to go for Cyborg again?
Definitely.
You questioned the timing of Misha Tate's injury. Earlier when you said a minor fight decision got that directed to her, or was that?
You can read it any way you want.
Also recently said that the women should be more feminine outside the cage. Would you care to elaborate on that? Would you care to be more specific?
No, I believe everyone can be who they want to be. That's a choice people make. Only this is when you're fighting MMA in a gym. That's a sport. But when you're fighting on a card like Showtime, you gotta know that you represent a group of people, and I want to do it the best way I can. And I believe if you look at like Anna Kournikova, the tennis player, she never won a Grand Slam, but she was the most popular. And Gina is a terrific fighter, but there's a reason why she's so popular. And people want to see that, and I believe that if you're paying a lot of money for a ticket, you have to, first of all, you have to fight really good, but you also have to give the fans what they want. And if they pay that amount of money to see you, that's a sign of respect to me, and I want to give that respect back.
Before your fight with Sarah Kaufman, she had made a lot of noise about the women getting a main play fights on the Showtime cards, and now here you are, defending in a co-main event. How important is it for the women's division that you are showcasing these kind of fights in a co-main event of a card like this?
Well, if I look, this was my fourth fight in Strikeforce, and 3 out of 4 were on a televised card. So I disagree with what Sarah said. I believe Showtime and Strikeforce are doing a great job. If you are a female fighter, there's only one organization you want to fight for, and that's Strikeforce, and it's worldwide. I mean, you don't want to be in Japan anymore because it's too small. And you want to fight in America. It's the best country to fight in as a female right now. And the fact that they're so open to the female division, it's really important. And what I hope is that we can we can be role models, and that more and more women will come to the game, and that it will be more mainstream sport. Because I believe that if you're training, you don't have to be in a cage fighting, but it will help women so much if they start just practicing MMA a little.